Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome to our third battle in War on the Sea. Our last battle was Bismarck versus HMS Hood and it was a really good battle. Today we've got two more capital ships, one from America, the North Carolina class battleship versus a mighty battlecruiser from Germany, the Scharnhorst. First I would like to just address some comments on the previous battle. I'll try and read through your comments as best I can and I've selected some. First, I said, hey guys, there are no torpedoes carried by capital ships around this time, and of course I was wrong and you corrected me on that, and in fact, one of the ships today, the Battlecruiser Scharnhorst, does carry torpedoes, so yep, there's me learning lessons. Next comment that you said, on the previous battle, remember Hood took on Bismarck and Hood basically got its head smashed in by overwhelming firepower. A good comment from you guys was, Hood was meant to be a sniper. Bismarck was designed as a brawler. Stay out of Bismarck's secondary gun range. A lot of you echoed that comment and that's why I put that one in there. So what you're saying, as commander of Hood, I should have stayed out of Bismarck's secondary gun range, and I did think about that when doing it. The problem is we start at 30 kiloyards, 30,000 yards. Bismarck's secondary guns were 25, 26 kiloyards, so to try and stay out of that secondary gun range would have been a real task, I believe, and I worry that it would have been detrimental overall. However, maybe if I got to rerun that I would try it anyway because I lost, but I don't know, it just didn't feel right. Next is damage control. At the moment we have all damage control done by AI or you know, automatic mode. You guys wanted us to lots of you guys wanted us to take control of it manually and to repair everything with a spanner. I don't want to do that. I'm controlling both vessels in real time, listening for orders from the commanders. The last thing I want to do is be messing around with spanners on each thing. We're trying to make a video at the end of the day. So for the time being, we'll leave it on automatic repair. Now, the final one I've picked for today, this is an interesting one because none of us here understand it, but I would like to try and understand what this means. I'm going to read it out verbatim. Here's a top tip. You need to bow rank at closer range so that you ricochet the enemy armor-piercing shells by decreasing the angle. A good counter to this strategy would be high explosive. Hope Cap uses this next time. We've analysed the sentence and I can't figure out what it means, so please let me know if it means anything to you, because we're interested in learning about this type of combat because it's not our forte and we are learning about it, and that's it guys. Today's battle will be Scharnhorst versus North Carolina. Scharnhorst will be controlled by Dirty and Pony will control North Carolina. Hello boys.
Hello.
Hello.
If you're wondering why we didn't choose something a bit more well-known like Iowa class battleship, it's because the way we've set things up, we can't actually use the Iowa at the moment. If we deinstall the Atlantic ships, then we will get access to the Iowa. If anyone out there has a solution for this, please let me know because we're new to the game. So, statistics. We're going to do statistics, we're going to make a prediction, and then we're going to fight player versus player. Starting with North Carolina. I know absolutely nothing about this ship. I barely knew it existed until today, which is kind of cool. So, 728 feet long, 108 in the beam. 37,000 tons. I think that's unloaded, so, you know, base, but all ships should be done to the same. So 37,000 tons. Flank speed, 28 knots. A big crew of 1,900 men, and 2 in the class were built. Main guns, 16-inch, and they are Mark 6 guns. 9, obviously. 3, and 3 at the back. Range 37,000 yards, although that's not going to matter because we're going to start at 30,000 yards, 30 kiloyards, because you just don't have any effect above 30 kiloyards. You just can't hit anything, trust me on that. Reload time is critical. These American guns are 30 seconds reload time. Secondary guns, 5 inches, Mark 12 guns, 20 of them, 10 per side, and you can see them in 5 turrets per side there. Range 18 kiloyards, can be used for surface to air, but that doesn't matter. Reload time 5 seconds. And finally, armour are what we care about today. Try and memorise this, viewers. 15 inches on the belt, 8 inches on the deck, 16 on the mag, 16 on the gun, 16 on the bridge. This is a pretty damn heavily armoured vessel. Only 1.5 on the superstructure, but you know, it's not going to make a huge difference. Torpedo defence 85%. Alright, let's go over to Scharnhorst, and this ship, I love this ship. I've read the book, The Sinking of the Scharnhorst, twice. It was such a good read. I suggest you all go and read it. Follows it, movement by movement, on both sides. It's just fantastic read. Anyway, very similar statistics, slightly longer at 770 feet, skinnier in the beam at 98 feet. Displacement slightly lighter, although it's a battlecruiser instead of a battleship, but it's still a little bit heavier. 38,000 tons. Obviously, it was a commerce raider. Maximum speed 31 knots. Crew just under 1,700 men, so less men than the Battleship. Considerably small. 11-inch guns. Well, you say small, but small compared to what we're used to using so far. 9 11-inch guns in a typical 2 and then 1 format, 9 total. The range, for some reason, the German guns just always have the best range. Why is that, viewers? Velocity of shell, I don't know, let me know, but 44 kiluyards, again, is not going to matter today. Reload time is less, 25 seconds. That may come into play, we'll just have to see. So, much lower caliber, but higher speed. 2 sets of secondary guns. Set 1, 5, let's say 6 inches, 12 of them, obviously, 6 per side. 25 kiluyards, I think this is the same guns that run the Bismarck. And reload time 10 seconds. Next, secondary guns are 4 inches, 14 of them, 7 per side, 20,000 or 20 kiluyards, reload time 4 seconds. And then it's got some torpedoes, and to be honest, we haven't even tried torpedoes in whatever game this is. Note it's 9 kiluyards range, guys. That's like 4 miles, about 4 miles if you're lucky with them. And in terms of armour, less obviously because it's a battlecruiser, not a battleship. Belt 12 inches, deck 3 inches, mag 12 inches, turret 14 inches, bridge 13 inches, superstructure 13 inches, torpedo defence irrelevant but 55. Guys, if we had to make a prediction, what I can tell you is that the North Carolina has much more armoured parts than Scharnhorst, apart from superstructure, which is much more on Scharnhorst. In terms of guns, North Carolina has much bigger and more powerful main guns. In terms of secondary armament, probably Scharnhorst takes it. I'm just seeing as we go. Yeah, probably Scharnhorst takes the secondary armament. So that's 2 to North Carolina, 1 to Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst has got more speed, but in these 1v1 battles, it doesn't make much difference. If it was me, I have to go for North Carolina. Your thoughts?
I think it'll be Scharnhorst. She's putting down the reload time is just so much faster.
5 seconds doesn't sound like much when it's the main guns, but it's still 5 seconds.
Ready?
Pony, you make the first move.
I'll go 80 degrees to starboard, please.
Was that 80 degrees to starboard?
Yes.
Roger. Pony, you're up.
Dirty, you're up.
Sorry, Dirty, you're up. Yeah, I'm tired today.
Keep going straight.
Oh, straight. You're not going to unleash your guns? All right, well, that's fine. So you wanted human controllers, viewers. You get human controllers. I'll try and keep these armaments up so you can see them, guys. In terms of that's your view of your secondary armament. We're not quite there yet, obviously. Beautiful sounds in this game. It's a really good game, viewers. Go buy it. I haven't found a reason not to buy it yet. If you're a naval nerd.
Which you should be.
Which you should be by now. Yep, absolutely. Scharnhorst. Boom. Took such a beating in that battle, but also gave such a beating. Hiding in the Norwegian fjords, popping out to try and take down the convoys that we'd send over from Britain to Russia. Okay, first shells incoming. They take about friggin' half an hour to get here. Checking out your guns. Not quite unshielded yet, but obviously you'll get there. Have I put them at flank speed? No. Do you want flank, both of you?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Roger. Because, they are flanked. That's just because you're returning. Distance is 27 kiluyards. We've already covered a mile and a half. That is quite staggering, to be honest. Right, I think your guns are just about... No, not quite there. Almost there. Solution of shot, 75%.
She turns slow.
She does turn slow.
There she goes.
What is that? Small rudder? Big beam? Why does it turn slow?
Beam in relation to the length.
She be thick.
Almost. Thing is, even if you land these shots... Dirty, you're only firing 11 inches against a really heavily armoured, dreadnought type battleship. I don't know why that gun's not firing, but it is able to fire, so we'll just keep an eye on it. Let's go and have a look.
It fired out of sequence.
Let's go and have a look at Scharnhorst. Shells coming in close now. Who's most accurate? Well, I don't know, because I don't know how accurately the model, I don't know how accurate the accuracy is modelled. But knowing this game, probably pretty good.
That was close.
That was really close. Diving shot as well, so that it would smash right through the deck. The aggressive stance from Scharnhorst is closing that distance. I think what Dirty's trying to do is get within secondary gun range. That would be my guess. Where he's going to pass you with all of his guns, whereas you are going to be sniping or keeping him at range. All guns firing now.
Crossed this T though.
You have crossed this T, so you're going to get all that armament down. He's going to rely on basically not getting hit. I asked the viewers why some battleships are so wide, like the Bismarck, and they said it's because it makes them a more stable firing platform for the guns. No hits so far. 24 kiloyards, viewers, and we are 3 minutes in. Any movement commands from anyone, or is everyone happy?
I'm happy.
It looks like your secondary armament may be aiming. Let me double check.
Scharnhorst was starting to go already.
I love the fact that on the Scharnhorst, one secondary is firing like a little pea shooter.
Yep. Is the secondary armament firing on Scharnhorst now? Yes, it is. Secondary armament is going.
There's
right
two now.
So this is your plan, Dirty. It's trying to unleash those 6 inches on him.
No, that's not the plan.
Oh, fine. Okay, it looks like you're going for ramming speed in that case. 23 kiloyards, viewers. These are exciting battles for slow-moving battles, slow-moving dogfights are pretty damn exciting. There's a lot to lose here. There's 1,900 men here, and there's 1,700 men here. And if they go down in waters this cold, those men aren't going to last. So it's critical we keep these ships afloat. No one's taken a hit yet, and that is realistic. You read about real shots taken. The longest range shot ever hit from a gun is 26 kiloyards, and we're at 23 now. So this is all normal to have them missing, but they'll dial it in as they get closer. Trying to think if there's anything I've missed. Check damage control, but I'm pretty sure no one's. Oh, Pony's taking a hit. It's a nothing burger.
I think that was a pea shooter.
You had no armor in that area there, but he's repairing it, and it doesn't matter anyway. And there's no flooding, and there's no hits to Scharnhorst. This is what I was worried about. The viewers wanted me to keep it, 30,000 yards. But I don't think I'm ever going to be able to do enough damage to you at 30,000 yards. No one can ever win. Literally, no one can ever win. There's no historic precedent of battleships being blown up at that distance. Hood was killed at 1,600 yards, but it's, 30,000 yards. I don't think I could ever kill anyone, so what's the point?
Part of the fun is maneuvering in and countering your adversary's movement.
Roger, 22 kiloyards. Still no hits on Pony's vessel. Now, interestingly, because of the angle that you're coming at, you should be adjusting your spread of fire. Here, loose, narrow. So you'd go to narrow, but we didn't want to include that at this stage. If we need to change that, then we can. So at the moment, you're putting a full spread. Hits.
Bingo.
Yeah, again, it's not to worry about. Wow, it really was a hit. That's 11 inch. It did all that damage. On fire, flooding,
yeah,
but it's still minimal damage. Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and turn 60 degrees to starboard.
60 degrees to starboard, so roughly where my mouse is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where is the Scharnhorst accuracy coming from?
Tech.
Yeah, she was an advanced ship, there's no doubt about it. What is that area there? It looks like an aircraft hangar, but there was no... I don't think there was any aircraft on it. Question mark? Viewers, let me know. Probably wrong with you. So this is interesting to see what Pony's doing now. I think he's trying to keep distance while unleashing all batteries. Really, I find it amazing.
Forward batteries are going to get tapped pretty soon.
I mean, there's in terms of gun spread, there's no bias. It's full, which means basically a big circle. So it doesn't favour either. It's neither a bracket nor a straddle. So it's fair on both sides, is what I'm trying to say. 20 kiloyards. I'm amazed so much damage has been done. You just never know what's going to happen on these battles, and we had this talk last time, viewers. From books I've read, so much is based on luck. The roll of a dice, where your shell lands, and how much damage it does, blah, blah, blah. Keep an eye on your guns, Pony, make sure they can still fire, because you might shadow these guys here by accident.
As calculated, I will end up shadowing them, but that's okay.
Compensate, yeah. No, you're quite lucky because your magazine got hit. It's only yellow, which means mild damage, and it's not on fire. But you did take a mag hit. If your mag goes, viewers, then, well, yeah, things get rather catastrophic. 4 inch just hit.
Another hit.
Yeah. Didn't
penetrate
the armour. Aha! Now we've got damage to Scharnhorst. Oh, it's propulsion. Now that's exactly what Pony wanted. Speed is down to 63%. So you've just smashed his biggest asset, which is his 31 knot speed. How does Pony
23?
23. Pony, Dirty, what do you want to do? Do you want to keep up this chase?
Yes.
Wow, that is big bollocks. Wow, we're getting in that range now. A battleship started becoming effective, about 10 miles.
One of your secondary guns is out too.
On your secondary gun. Yeah, right. It's being repaired, but it's 40 seconds just to get it into yellow. All this prop is really heavily damaged, down to 17 knots now. Barely closing. All of a sudden, this game is going to switch. Most stuff repaired now on the Carolina. We've got a small list, but it's not a critical list, so I wouldn't suggest counter flooding yet. Smoke coming up from the fires.
That compartment's black anyway, it's done.
That compartment's gone and flooded. They've just sealed that sucker off. Roger. Yeah, there's an armament. No, that's back in action. Now it's back in action. There we go.
Can you punch in on the torps for me, Kip?
Say again?
Torps.
What about it? 9 kiliyards. 9 kiliyards is what torps are. Here they are.
Oh.
So you're at 19, so you need to get half the distance. And they're not guided, obviously, so... Well, I assume they're not.
No, they're not guided.
Right, you, I think, have lost your primary armament, Pony. Let me double check. Yes, you've lost your primary armament. Do you want to adjust?
Not yet.
Roger. Alright. Distance now is... Oh, you've just got... It's just a funnel. Oh, okay. You've taken some damage on the stern here. But it is yellow damage. There's flooding. I suggest...
It's faster.
I suggest I'll probably sort that out. 19 kiliyards now.
And increasing.
Yeah, he's at 96%. So he's at 24 knots. Scharnhorst is right down to 17 knots. So that's a delta of 7 knots. So yeah, in a weird position where they're actually going further apart, but that's fine. That's what the boys want. Yeah.
Can you turn me port to about northeast?
Right, so it's going to unleash those guns again, which he needs to do because he's falling behind in the damage wall now. He's not landed any hits for some time now. Okay, you've got one more knot, Dirty. And you're about you're about to close in distance as well. In terms of damage, slightly more to Carolina. Again, it just keeps switching. But there's nothing critical. There's a bit of flooding going on here, but I suggest they're probably going to repair it, and there's no listing at all. There's no damage work to be done there. Pony's down to 94% speed, but just because his turning is down to 21 knots.
What kind of ammo are my secondaries on?
Stand by. They are on armor piercing, and your primaries are on armor piercing. Let's check Ponies. They're on armor piercing and armor piercing, so everything's on armor piercing at the moment.
Can you switch the secondaries to
HE
HE?
on the secondary?
Yeah.
On. So Scharnhorst, secondary guns to HE. Confirmed.
Yeah. Confirm.
All right. More damage on Pony again at the moment, which I'm amazed about because more guns have been firing at Scharnhorst. But again, it's a roll of the dice. I guess at this kind of range still. These are still, you know, beyond the horizon ranges. Speaking of which, 19 kiliyards and closing moderately rapidly now. Pony at 21 knots. Scharnhorst at 18 knots. Some repairing damage. 4 seconds until your props back in order. Props back in order. Maximum speed. Scharnhorst is back up to 30 plus knots, which is a problem for North Carolina. Oh, North Carolina is taking hits. Those German guns, yo, just like Bismarck. There's something with those German guns.
Yeah, that accuracy is deadly.
Yeah, it is.
Let me check. I mean, it's just the American guns are really struggling to get hit. Let me double check
Steering's hit.
everything. Let me check everything hit looks right. So, Pony, you're firing high explosive. You don't want that, do you?
No.
Oh, the secondaries.
No, this is the primaries. I didn't select that. That was AI that selected that. So,
It's alright. Good.
yeah, so that wouldn't have done much damage. Let me go check Scharnhorst. Just somebody keep an eye on that then, because you're not out of ammo, are you?
No, that thing's got.
I think what it was is a small bug, because look, Dirty wanted his secondaries on high. Do you want your secondaries high explosive again, Dirty?
Secondaries, yes.
Turned it off for
only
some
on the
reason.
secondaries.
Yeah, let me check. Yeah, there's a bug, look, because when I change it, it changes. Alright, no more changing. Because when I change your secondaries, it bugs and changes this guy's. So we just have to accept there's a bug there. Let me change everything back to armor piercing. Alright, everything armor piercing, and we'll leave it there. Yeah. It is what it is, guys. Right. There's a lot of sails that are damaged, but Pony is repairing them, and they're all yellow, and not a huge amount of seconds. Well, they're all yellow, basically, so that's not terribly bad. I still favour Scharnhorst's accuracy. Almost no damage on Scharnhorst now. What is going on with Carolina's accuracy? Let me check the radars on. It is. Both radars are on. Director tower's not hit. Let me check the shot solution. Shot solution.
I finally got my secondaries going. Those are a bit more accurate.
Yeah. Hits.
I think all of the damage I've taken so far has been from his secondaries.
Yeah, he's been just nibbling away at you, hasn't he? We found that with Bismarck. Quickly double check the guns are still working. Yeah, everything's okay. So, mental note, no more changing ammo type. Jesus, no damage. No damage to Dirty at all. That's just I feel frustrated.
That is so close.
Yeah, I mean, that diving shot.
There goes some.
That's the secondaries hitting now. There's flooding. Let me check the list. It's noticeable, but not critical. Those big caliber diving shots hit. I mean, it's a lot of damage to a battle cruiser.
Can I have 50 degrees to port, please?
50 to port.
Yeah.
Okay, how about that?
Yep. Perfect.
Big secondary hits.
90 to port, please.
90 to port, roger, stand by. Happy?
Yep.
17 kiliyards. All of a sudden it's going to snowball into just everything dies.
This is going to be a street fight.
Yes, it is. Okay, and finally, Dirty's getting damaged. Now the secondaries have started. It's minor damage. I mean, these sails are gone for good, but they're not critical in any way. Okay, torpedoes out on one side. Flooding coming in. Oh, all of a sudden, the big hitting North Carolina starts taking chunks of the German ship down. North Carolina, however, is sitting pretty at the moment. They've done a lot of repair work, and not a huge amount of hits are coming from Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst is, of course, just removed her own rear guns from firing, but Dirty's happy with that. That said, the damage on
the
Dirty...
secondaries on the American one is firing so much faster than the secondaries on the German ship.
Duly noted and agreed. Secondaries can do so much. They can be so useful. I'm learning that.
Like, it's half the reload speed. Ooh, I'm on fire.
Also, for every main gun firing, you get six secondaries firing. That's a lot of stuff. Right, yeah, a lot of fire coming out. That said, you've only got one cell that's actually on fire, so it's not hugely critical. Slightly worried about that. There's big here. Big salvo just landed.
Oh, and he loves that left prop.
He really does, doesn't he? Oh, it's now... Yeah. Both still turning.
Your left prop are belong to us.
Yeah, but I believe they are. You got some machinery damage, but again, it's not too bad on Carolina. Going back to Scharnhorst. Scharnhorst is starting to look worse for wear now. I wish she had that dreadnought armor in now. I'm getting a little bit worried about the list now. You can make the decision when you want to countersink. Probably not quite yet. It's not that far off. Oh, Jesus, the salvos, the secondary, are just from Carolina. Or Carolina. Ding dong. Pony, very little. This battle is swayed back and forth and back and forth. You're 15 kiliyards. 15 kiliyards.
I'm surprised my
56.
main guns are missing so much.
Pony's down to... Yeah, they're rubbish, aren't they?
Yeah, you got my prop big time.
Yeah, that's a 162 second. That's 3 minutes until you're back up to a moderate speed, and it will mean you turn slower as well. Ah, big hit at the front, although it's nominal damage. It's just superficial, essentially. And you've got no list on as well, so you're in better condition than Scharnhorst. Good thing about Scharnhorst going this way is that she's protecting that damaged side, so she's not going to get as much damage on this side, although... Whoa, Jesus, how many systems? None of those systems are actually out. They're just yellow, so they're damaged, but still working.
Speed's down to 34.
34%. Wow, so much damage done. Poor old Pony, he wanted to close the range, but it's just been hit so much in that aft section. Also, the bow is down. Look at the bow. It's right down.
That's
in the water.
my ship. Not Pony's.
Sorry, Dirty, yeah. been a long day, guys. Oh dear. Poor Dirty. Poor Dirty. It's just swapped round so quickly when you got in the secondary gun range. Those 5 inches, notorious 5 inches. Much less damage to the American ship. We are 19 minutes in now. No list on Pony. We are 14 kiliyards, about 7 miles now. We are over the horizon, or within horizon now. I think I just saw here. Oh my goodness, look at the bow. Look at the bow. It's so far down in the water. It's turning itself into submarine mode. Just as H crossed.
I'm going to lose on damage.
You are going to lose on damage. It's hit that critical point, Dirt. Oh look, you've got a seaplane. Fire the Stuka. Puts the captain in and fires the Stuka. Yeah, you've hit that critical point, Dirty, where it's just you've got no propulsion, you can't move, you've got to sit and die basically. It's that critical point. You punched back because look at all the damage to Pony, but still you got to that critical.
I was hoping my main guns would take out some of his secondaries.
I think it's the armor, the lack of armor on the Scharnhorst as compared to the armor on the battleship.
It is.
You just look how much more has been penetrated, and most of that's pretty 5-inch gunfire, to be honest. Listing the other way now, is now listing the other way, fully on fire. Lots of souls gone there. Carolina, Carolina, big fire going on amidships here. Big fire, it's spread funnel to director tower, to guns. Everything's working though, the guns are all still firing, although at reduced capacity. Speed down to
very reduced.
Very reduced. Oh, launch them! But Dirty's not looking much better. He's so down in the bow now, and the list is probably 10 degrees now. Do you want me to tell him to engage with torpedoes just in case?
You can open the menu.
I don't know what all this stuff means. How many?
That's the top slider is torpedoes? The amount, and the bottom one is the spread in degrees.
All right. Do you want me to fire or not?
I don't think it's in firing arc.
I don't as well. I would agree it's completely not.
If you hold over the right launcher, no,
hover over the launcher. Launchers themselves.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not in
only
firing arc.
sideways, look.
Yeah.
Oh well, there you go. Well, I'm not sure you can even. You've got any guns left? No, front armament all completely knocked out. These are knocked out. If you want to fire any... Oh, it doesn't matter, you're about to go under the anyway. It's about to go under the waves. Look at that, imagine being on that ship and that happening. And look how much has been blown up.
Yeah, I would have to,
Bye, Dirty.
manually shift the repair crews over.
You're going to... No, I don't think it's going to matter anymore. You're going to Davy Jones's locker at this point. I want to see the ship's keel, and I want to see it. Now look, I can see the prop spinning. Oh no! For some reason, Pony stopped firing. I think he might feel sorry for you. No, he's got no guns. So you almost won this. Oh man, that was close.
Can I get about 60 degrees to port?
Same for me, Cap. And also all my repair crews to the front for the flooding.
Yes. Has anyone done repair crews before? Well, I click on it there and it just changes. I will have to learn how to do that, but it's not obvious how to do that at all. Oh, do I drag it?
Alright, set to auto. Bottom left.
Yeah, there we go.
All to the front. Every flooding in the front.
You really are a submarine, aren't you? The world's first battleship submarine. Best battleship submarine. Oh, even Pony's starting to struggle a bit. I see a bit of damage, but look, Pony's down on the bow as well, look. Look where the anchor is.
Can you open the torpedo menu again, Cap? Just hover over the right launcher. God damn it!
Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, sir.
Something big blew up.
Something big, yeah. No torpedoes for you, Dirty.
No, I would have to turn all the way around.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ouch. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Where's all that fireman come from?
Got the secondaries back.
Got the secondaries back.
Scharnhorst is dead.
Look at that range. Almost in torpedo range. I'm gutted for him. I'm gutted for him. Just like real life, it absolutely refuses to damn well sink. Which is a well-made vessel, guys. But she's not going down yet, and the game's not over until the damn game is over. You are still actually turning, and one of your guns has just been unleashed, and it's working. So this gun can get the elevation. It's going to start firing right back at Pony. Oh, what happened?
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah,
Scharnhorst is sinking.
Oh, Scharnhorst is sinking. 9. Auf Wiedersehen, mein Freund.
It was the reload speed on the secondaries on the US.
Yeah, that surprised. I wasn't tracking that they were that fast. I thought that Scharnhorst
It's 5
had-
seconds. Scharnhorst is 10 seconds.
Right.
Yeah, I think I was tracking the 4 on the 4-inchers.
North Carolina wins, and she's looking in pretty good shape, to be honest. Looks like she can go fight another battle. In terms of her damage, it was substantial, but not critical, and that's the key thing. Guys, what won it? Secondary armament, question mark?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that proved to be the difference for both ships, really.
Roger, guys. And viewers, do you want me to... 'cause this is quite cool. I think you'll probably agree. Do you want me to turn this into a competition, a knockout competition, like I did on Sea Power? So that we, keep going round through round until we get the ultimate capital ship. Probably just stick to capital ships for now. I think that would be fun, but let me know your thoughts on that. Any final thoughts from the boys?
Well, it was a fun one.
Secondaries.
Secondaries. There, I hope you enjoyed that, viewers.
I almost had the torps on you.
Yes, you did. And bye-bye.